We're going to let those hot tags cool down a little bit, which means it's time for the Rest Hold, our commercial break section where I fill you in on everything that you need to be aware of going on this week for Smark Out Moment and some other A Mango Tree branches. Starting with the outside interference articles of the week, I wrote something up for eWrestling News a couple days ago about who I think were different possibilities for who could replace Hulk Hogan on Tough Enough. We know by now who the new judge is, but if you want to read my opinions about that subject matter, then you could go to eWrestling News and find that article, or you can find not only that article, but also the most recent ones for eWrestling News and Bleacher Report on the homepage of SmarkOutMoment.com underneath the outside interference section, the Facebook and Twitter accounts for Tony Mango and Smark Out Moment, or if it happens to be a particular week where I can plug it on YouTube, the YouTube description down below. Moving on to the Smark My Words comment of the week. This one goes to ccmanize, I think that's how I'm supposed to pronounce that username, for leaving a comment on our Monday Night Raw post-show. This week's episode shouldn't be called A Fish Called Lana. It should be called Cena Nose Best. Of course, I love that pun, so I had to give that to this one. Thank you, ccmanize, for leaving that comment. Thank you to everybody else who left comments and participated in all the different avenues where you could tell us to smark your words. One of the most fun ones of that is our group on Facebook, which is facebook.com/group/the Megamaniacs. That's where you'll find different stuff throughout the week that we do, some updates on things, and lots of different things that, really you pretty much just have to sign up for it to find out. So if you're on Facebook, sign up for that group. The mailbag for August is going to be coming up either on the next episode or the one after that. Haven't quite decided yet. It all depends on what special features we do. So whether it's episode 194 or 195, you can submit to us any questions that you want to pick our brains about to get to know us better, if it's wrestling related or not. Just fill up the inbox by going to the contact form of smarkoutmoment.com, shoot us an email, and we will answer anything that you send our way. Now, if you happen to be going to a wrestling event of any kind soon and you want to show your support for Smark Out Moment, you can do so through the Sign Me Up initiative. All you got to do is take a sign that says Smark Out Moment to that event, send a picture or a video of yourself to me, and I'll give you a nice little spotlight on the website and on the next episode of Smack Talk. If you're able to help us out on the monetary side of things and you're willing to throw some of your spare change our way, then there's 3 different ways in which you could do that. The PayPal donation button at the bottom of smarkoutmoment.com. The YouTube page is a fan funding one, so if you go to that, then you will see a little support this channel thing on the right-hand side. That'll give you directions of how you can do things through that. Or you can go to our Patreon account, patreon.com/smarkoutmoment. The rewards that we have up there, you're all eligible for, depending on what the different donation sections are. So if you have any suggestions of different rewards that you'd like to see in the future, make sure you leave those in the comments below as well. We'll see what we can do. And it all kind of depends on what you guys are both willing and able to do. Obviously, monetary stuff is tight for everybody, so we don't expect that from everybody as well. But there's also different ways that you can support us by just sharing the channel, liking, subscribing, favoriting, passing along to your friends, passing the website along, and all that other kind of stuff. Multiple different ways for you to help us out. Everything greatly, greatly appreciated. If you just can't get enough of us and you want to hear more of our opinions about different things that we're nerdy about, then head on over to the sister website of Smark Out Moment, which is fanboysanonymous.com. That's where we geek out over everything like movies, video games, comic books, TV, etc., etc., etc. Follow the Facebook and Twitter accounts there, and if you want to hear of our podcasts that we've got the iTunes, the Stitcher, and the youtube.com/fanboysanonymous locations where you can check them out for things like Review Point, For Real Movie Club, group meeting, any kind of specials that we've got aware of, and that's also the spot where you can find the Dace Man show if you're missing Dace, who hasn't been on here in a while. Gonna have to get that guy back on here. Start pestering him, send him messages, tell him go on the Smack Talk show, goddammit. But also, don't forget about the All Talk Show, which is our completely random topic podcast. Anything goes and everything is open for discussion. We do that sporadically live on megapowersradio.com, and we will always tell you on the Megamaniacs and on the facebook.com page, facebook.com/alltalkshow, when we decide to do one of those episodes. But if you happen to not be able to join in on the live discussion and you want to listen to the archived editions, you can check them out on iTunes, Stitcher, and youtube.com/alltalkshow. If you are interested in joining the Smark Out Moment team as a writer, an editor, or anything else for that matter, then you can send in your application using the contact form of the website, and I will get back to you with more information as soon as I can. That'll round us out for this week's edition of The Rest Hold. We've got some fantasy booking to do in the next segment, so stay tuned for part 4 of episode 193. We will be right back.